Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. Well, we are 4 gold away from Bluethorn getting the first upgrade that we were talking about. We're going to be upgrading, where is it, camouflage down here. And most probably putting either a wound or poison on... No, what am I talking about? I was talking about upgrading impending end. So many little things to think about. So, impending end, we want to upgrade this with plus attack. So it's going to cost 95, and then potentially up the range. I need to actually put that back on because I accidentally deselected it. We have another mission that we can go along to, the Windswept Highlands. Long Forgotten Alchemist logbook talks of a strange potent ingredient. So everyone's got to get out, and we need to loot all the ornate chests. It doesn't have to be one per person, though. So I think that'll probably be fine. As always, we're going to have our city encounter first. I have gone to the Temple of the Great Oak for Enocean. So we're getting further through Enocean's specific quest, which will give this Wand of Darkness design. But if that happens, we're going to need to bring someone else back in. So, yeah, we have... I mean, we've got another 8 missions that we could run there before it becomes a problem. Anyway, I'm rambling, so let's have our city encounter. Walking through the crowded streets, you suddenly hear a commotion behind you. You turn to see a gruff, shirtless man badgering a male orchid. "I assure you, I did nothing of the sort," the orchid says calmly. "Calling me a liar now?" bellows the man. "I think somebody needs to teach you a lesson." The man careens forwards with his fist and knocks the orchid to the ground. A gasp emerges from the crowd. But very quickly the attitude turns to excitement and encouragement. Nothing like a good fight to get the crowd worked up. Let's intervene. The orchid on the ground puts up no defense, but your group is a different matter. The man quickly backs down at the sight of a powerful orchid ready to attack, and the crowd disperses, muttering disappointment. So we lose some reputation, but we gain prosperity. Which is great, but we need another 10 to put Gloomhaven wealth up higher. Let's go to the Windswept Highlands and see what this has for us.
You've found what looks like some long-forgotten alchemist's logbook. Most of it is faded gibberish, but you are able to make out one section about the brewing of potions. The alchemist claims his work is of such high quality because of the addition of jerry root.
Alright.
You've never heard of the plant, but you find an accompanying map that leads you to the highlands where it grows.
I guess we're going looking for jerry root then. Encounter on the way. Okay, red birds flying southwards. I believe these are the drakes, so we're going to let them pass by undisturbed. Paying attention makes a big difference in this game.
If you can harvest some of this root, you may be able to make a profit off it in Gloomhaven. It won't be easy though. Strong winds blow across the plateaus, and a number of dangerous creatures have made a home of the place.
Okay, well, we need to loot chests, so let's go for Plunderer for Bluethorn. Die Hard doesn't seem massively likely. Let's go for Dynamo. And I'm not sure if Executioner counts for the ability. We'll go for it anyway, just in case. And let's see what the map layout is. So Enocean is going to be blessed. I'm not sure what the scenario... Oh my god, right, okay. Let's have a read. So, this back door, the bottom door will unlock when 1 ornate chest is looted. The top door will unlock when 2 ornate chests have been looted. The final door and the exit tiles will unlock when 3 have been looted. After the first round, strong winds will force mercenaries and mercenary summons to move 1 hex in a different direction at the start of every round, with the direction changing clockwise. Oh, that's going to be annoying. All spitting drakes start to sleep and do not act until they're awoken by being attacked, damaged, affected with negative condition, or movement ending in adjacent hex. Okay. So we're sort of sneaking through. There's one chest there. One chest there. And one chest there. And we've got a lot of other nasties that we need to deal with. I mean, we could doom one of the things at the back. Let's have a think about how we're going to want to do this. So you need to start forwards, that's for certain. We'll get the Thorn Shooter behind, and the Thorn Shooter is going to wake this up. So we may as well engage this one like straight away. I mean, it won't engage it like first turn, but it'll be pretty damn quick. Let's see. We'll race to the grave view and go for expose. Movement ending in an adjacent hex. So let's have a think over here. We're going to be going for wild animation. We could do Divided Mind to get an attack off straight away. We could Unwavering Hand to like push this back. It's flying, so it can completely ignore that. So actually that's not useful to us at all. Everything is flying, so these traps are not going to help us. In that case, Divided Mind is possibly the best thing we could do. Okay, so hypothetically, Divided Mind and Wild Animation. Let's get a poison out. We could decide whether we're going to act on it this turn. I assume when it wakes up, it's not going to get a chance to act. And then we need to like get right in to this before it causes us trouble. I wonder what's going to be in there when we loot that chest. I almost feel like we're going to need to split up a little. We could legitimately use Unstoppable Destruction on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need to move a little bit more. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. To get around that without waking this guy up is going to be tricky. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we can use Spiked Armor to get in. And we can use Bonebreaker to just get a wound on him. That's good enough, actually. So the Wind Demon's going to do some pushing. Sun Demon's going to attack everyone next to him. Spitting Drakes are moving slowly, so we do not want to wake them up. I'm just looking for any elite ones that we could target, but I think actually getting this this Wind Demon over here is going to be the most useful for us. And we'll get Expose out. So we're not exposing this guy. Sorry, we're not dooming this guy, but we're going to kill him pretty quickly anyway. So I'm fine with that. Speaking of killing him pretty quickly, let's get right in there. Look at that. That's what we want to see. That's unfortunate, but you know, I'll take it. What are you actually going to do? You're going to push 2, so you're going to push us back, which is going to hurt, but it's fine. It's funny, if we had doomed the other one, he'd be dead, but... Oh, it didn't push us. Oh, because there's no wind. Alright, well, let's get our... You know what, I think I'm actually going to move in. And we'll summon it a little bit closer. Rather than getting it to attack this turn. Ooh, that was potentially a mistake. Potentially a mistake. Shouldn't have moved to there. That's fine. We'll get the Thorn Shooter out. Because we don't want to wake them up until we can, like, nuke them down. And dealing with the others first is a more sensible option. And there is our first problem. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're in range 5. So we could say camouflage to do 1 damage, maybe. And solid bow to get some decent moving in. Camouflage and solid bow. We could even like move to there and work from it. So that's good. Fire is up. So fire's up. We can do Burning Hatred to hit both of them and do a bit more damage over here, and Fatal Fury to do lots of damage over here. So let's do that. I think we'll go for Horned Majesty and Negative Energy to get another summon out and the Golem and get them all to attack. Spitting Drake is going to shield, but it's moving super quick. When Demon's not causing us any trouble. At least not significantly. It's painful, but it's fine. Alright, we want to move up to here. And then actually, we may as well attack you. Because we'll get an advantage on it with the expose. That's okay. He'll die on his next turn. And we're invisible. And I think we'll get both of those back, actually. Right. Burning Hatred. We'll go Inferno Blade to hit you more. It's really quite nice. A little bit of healing. That's solid. That's really good to see. Ooh, do we want to come a bit closer this way? Maybe. No, a bit closer towards the chest. I'm really surprised at how well that went. Let's get back. Probably both of those, actually. Fatal Fury and Bonebreaker, actually. We could Bonebreaker this guy to stop him flying, but he's almost dead anyway. So they're attacking up close. The Thorn Shooter doesn't attack sleeping things. Okay, well, we're gonna summon you here. And almost certainly wake this guy up. We get the power core out. And then all three of these. Got a wound and extra damage. It's a disadvantage, but that's fine. I should have done it the other way around, actually. That would have been far more sensible. I'm still overall pretty happy with how that went. Alright, so let's get another Doom out so that we can get another attack out. If we go Rain of Arrows, actually no, it's let's go for Singular Focus on this one. So we're doing Singular Focus and press the attack. You're going to die almost immediately, but we still need to kill you. We could Fatal Fury to actually just kill it, but we could also Cauterize quite nicely. So let's say bounce back and Cauterize, and that will allow us to move over here after like hitting you and that with a wound. We need Otherworldly Rage for extra damage out. And moving quickly, so probably Biting Wind. Ooh, they are stunning, that's not cool. And the Sunbeam is also being not very cool. I think we'll just keep our focus on the big Tamale. Really big, solid hit. So going for a hit there, going for a hit there. We can't target anyone else. A stun on the one that it didn't matter about. Now, moving on to this space might be a mistake, but we need to get the chests, so... So let's open the door. That is an elite wind demon who is going to be disarming two people. It's not cool. Yeah, I need someone to be in range. I think Thorn Shooter's going to have to go range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no one's in range. Okay, we could swap places here. We could move in and we could push him back a little. I don't really want to swap places with any of them though. 1, 2, 3, and then range of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have to swap places. Okay, swapping places with you. And then moving 1, 2, 3. Got some poison on him, that's nice. There's no point in us picking stuff up at this point. It's a little painful. The disarm is more annoying. We can work around it over here. And the drakes are all asleep. Okay. So, if we can't do that, what could we do? We can doom someone else for the future. And we can trigger Rain of Arrows. Yeah, okay. So let's say Rain of Arrows and... Detonation's as good as any. Rain of Arrows and Detonation. Over here, what can you do that's not damaging? Unwavering Hand and move around. Yeah, Unwavering Hand and Living Night actually. All attacks targeting you and summoned allies gain disadvantage. That's reasonable. We could also summon, but not really feeling that. 1, 2, 3. You'd need to move 4 to be able to get in close enough to attack. Or use Bonebreaker to stop it flying, but then we'd need to be closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need to be close before we can do that. So it might be that this is a lost turn as we just move in a bit. Let's go from the brink and unstoppable destruction. More disarming and healing and going invisible. Well, with expose, he can't go invisible, so there's that at least. Got rid of his poison, which is not great. 1, 2, 3 gets us to here and gets some gold, which is nice. I think stepping in here is probably going to be best. What are you doing? You're moving 3 and attacking 4. Yeah, let's come and tank some bits. Luckily, the rest of my team can attack properly, and they are chunky. Mostly chunky. Living Night. Get all the disadvantages in. And yeah, let's get some more blessing in. Alright. When this enemy dies, it'll do things. It's not going to be this turn, but soon. And Rain of Arrows. Oh, don't go after that. Still alive, but it is not in a very good place. Not alive anymore. Okay, well, the disarm is gone, so let's hit you. And we could impending end to, like, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack on it, and then it'll detonate on these two. Let's do that. A little bit of a nuke. Over here, Fatal Fury is going to be no... Actually, we could use Fatal Fury for the double attack on the base. And Bonebreaker as well. I think you're going to need a short rest up on the top. Dislike losing things like Horn Majesty. You're all too far away. We're going to have to move in closer. But our only decent move skill is not good enough. Okay, let's go Biting Wind and Living Night. We'll get the summon the wolves. So +3 to attacks targeting doomed enemies. Get our advantage on it. It's pretty nice. We get another attack, which is going to be on this guy. Okay. Happy enough with that. Thorn Shooter doing really well. Void Eater, get those curses out. So we'll put the wolves there. One of the wolves is going to die. That's almost certain. And we'll... Actually, let's... It's possible that both wolves will die. Let's move to here. Okay, first up, hit. Nice. Step in. Hit. Very nice. Healing for what it's worth, but this is the one I'm most interested in. Disarm him and take him out. So, other than this guy, every problem has been dealt with. Right. We're going to go Camouflage and Solid Bow. That'll allow us to move in and get an attack. Unwavering Hand and Otherworldly Rage gets him killed. And you can go Furious Aid and Unbridled Power to start moving towards the next chest. He's going quick. Okay, my thing to say, oh, he's going to be dead, totally not a thing. So we can get right in, or we can get nearby and just shoot him through the door. an extra target, which is a shame, but we've stunned him for next turn at least. He's stunned, so he can't move, so that's actually pretty useless in the grand scheme of things. We could swap positions with the Thorn Shooter and then move in over here. Yeah. So at least it'll be able to help out next turn. We'll come down, and I'm actually going to grab all of this gold, because that is a lot of gold and we don't have to worry about the trap. Let's get some blessing on ourselves, because that's going to help with our ads. And we're just going to step in and not really do much effective. Right. I think it's worth... Well, actually, he's stunned. It doesn't matter. We can go for a moment's peace and inescapable fate. Step in and actually punch him. You can also go Divided Mind, Unending Dominance, because they will do their thing. And I think we'll do a short rest. I don't really want to lose Spiked Armor. Let's redraw that. Sure, we'll lose Unstoppable Destruction because we can use it right here. So Spiked Armor and then Bone Breaker. That will be a big smack on this guy. Got a stun on him. And extra damage. I love it. Dead. Probably should have done a long rest, actually, thinking about it. Ooh, generated wind and poison and +1 and a heal. They're definitely not in range, so we're just going to move on. Yeah, you're not in range, which is a shame. But they'll be good for having around here, at least. And I did say we were going to step in and punch him. Plus target. Got him killed. That's good enough. Right. If we do a long rest, we're not going to get anything back. So let's do a short rest. Sure, we can lose Inescapable Fate. So we want to move quickly. We're going to go Swift Trickery. That'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next time we can like push on even further. And we're probably going to want to doom something. Except we can't doom anything because we're moving in. So let's just go for a moment's peace, seeing as we're not hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Many to get down here. So we'll go bounce back. That'll get us a bit closer. And we could go Cauterize, but let's go for Furious Aid. And we'll do a long rest over this side, because I'm trying not to burn cards on the summoner unless we have to. So, barreling on in, I'm really tempted to run down and grab this gold, just so that we've definitely got enough for the upgrade I want to do. Let's do that. Oh, I should have used Moment's Peace over there, actually. That would have been smarter, but, you know, what are you going to do? Come in like this. Could get rid of the obstacle, but it's not really going to do anything. I suppose actually it'll make the return journey easier. There we go. Yeah, it's not moving towards the summoner. That's been since Jaws of the Lion came out, but it hasn't done that. So we'll go for... what are we going to lose? Let's lose Divided Mind. Okay, we want to keep moving in. So solid bow, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can end on an obstacle with flying. Last text cannot be occupied by a character. But yeah, can end up on one of those obstacle spaces. Okay. That's fine. We can work with that. And we don't need to move quickly on this. So let's say... race to the grave. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 will take us in. 3 will get us next to this guy. So if we're going to go 3, we could Burning Hatred to get in and get a wound on him, and Unbridled Power to stun him, which would be hilarious. I mean, not for him, but for us. And I think we're going to start pushing for the other... well, at the very least, we need to be by this door. So 1, 2, 3... get us close enough. So Otherworldly... ooh, Otherworldly Rage we could use to get these guys closer. Let's go Otherworldly Rage and Unwavering Hand. So up we come. Skip the attack. Thorn Shooter, unfortunately staying where you are. Void Eater staying where you are. So barreling on in, we get more help like that. Berserker can go and wake this chap up. And we're immediately going to get a stun on you. Doesn't matter if we do no damage. That's going to be enough for these guys to start moving towards, which is what we want. That's less useful, but I'll figure it out. So Fatal Fury, quite nice on the whole attacking side. Pulverize also do that first, get poison on him. Yeah. Do what we can up here, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's wake you up. So we'll get a singular focus on him and press the attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just a bit too far away, so not press the attack. Singular focus on him will still be useful though, but maybe we'll move slowly. Do it that way. Okay, the Drakes are going to do their thing first. Literally just getting one space closer. Unlucky. Your muddle is annoying, but... You know what? I'm fine with this. Skip the first attack, step in. Tiny bit of healing. We'll get you doomed, and unfortunately this is going to be wasted. Okay. Press the attack and camouflage. That will get him killed. Short rest down here so that we can grab the chest. Gonna push us into that trap next turn. Actually, let's do a long rest instead. And up here I want to have a long rest as well. Yeah, so he's going to be able to act no matter what we do. Let's get to here so we're a step away from all the traps. We're going to be invisible. But we'll get an advantage on this. Yeah, it's gonna damage this, unfortunately. We could get some of our cards back for next turn, just to help out the Star Earring. But I think we'll wait until the door's been opened. Ah! I'm happy about that. Alright, long rest. We will lose... Let's lose Furious Aid. We're not struggling with healing. Good job, Thorn Shooter. Get your murder on. And unfortunately, we've got no one to shoot. I think we'll lose... Yeah. Otherworldly Rage. Yeah, if we'd gone there, we would have ended up on that trap. So, quite glad I did that. Long rest on the Doomstalker. Bounce back moves us down, grabs the chest. There's no one else to attack, so let's say Unbridled Power. And up here, I think now's the time for us to do Unending Dominance. So, Unwavering Hand, Unending Dominance. Probably shouldn't have skipped the healing, actually, because that would have given us a bless. Don't get yourself killed, guys. God. They are going to get themselves killed, aren't they? So we'll recover these. And get some blessing on ourselves. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna lose detonation, I think. Race to the grave on the elite, and swift trickery. No, press the attack to get lots of damage on it. I need you to move up as quickly as possible. So from the brink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not going to be close enough to do cauterize at that point, so let's say spiked armor. And over here, Otherworldly Majesty will let it attack again. So we can go Biting Wind and Otherworldly Rage. Sorry, Otherworldly Rage, not Otherworldly Majesty. I was thinking we could go for both of these, but actually, we can go for both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got a range of 5, so yeah, you can get 2 attacks off if we do that. Let's try it. Moving 3, and they're going to attack nearby things. 1, 2, 3. They're not going to get close enough. Oh no, it's not in range, except with the Hawk Helm it is in range. And we can do Expose, and we can do a Volatile Bomb. And hit both of them. It's not amazing, but it's all helpful. Now's a good time to use the Star Earring. Actually, we've only got to press the attack that's being used. So, not the best time. But still, we get to use it next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even if he moves 3, he's not going to get close enough. Come on, Thorn Shooter. All the big hits. That's a really nice hit. Do it again, buddy. Very much like my Thorn Shooter. Unfortunately, there's no one in range for the shooting. Oh, we could use the Hawk Helm on it. Okay, well, yeah. And a wound. Look at that. What teamwork. Right. Getting a Doom on you means we'll yeah, press the attack and singular focus. Biting Wind and Living Night, and you're pushing up for this corner actually. So Burning Hatred, 1, 2, 3, and Cauterize as you're going past? Maybe. Ooh, it is healing up if it lives. If it lives long enough. It might not. There we go. No one to attack. So we need to get in and get this gold, really. Probably I'll send you back this way to grab that gold over there. Just double checking that there's no other doors that are mysteriously going to open. But I don't think there are. Right, so Berserker is going to grab the chest. Doomstalker's going to grab these 3 bits of gold. That will help out. There is no one to attack. So, Swift Trickery moves this in nicely, and then a Moment's Peace loots all of these. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4 we need to move. We're going to have to just do what we can with these 2 for now. And we'll do a long rest over here. Oh, actually, we can fly. We could just go direct. Well, maybe we should actually have you get the chest and start sending the Berserker back. I think that's probably a more sensible option. So long rest, we will lose Born Majesty. Okay, solid bow allows us to move pretty far. You can do a long rest, then next turn you can use your boots to move. And actually, what I could do is we could use Living Night to summon some wolves here. And then use Otherworldly Rage to... like, we do one there and one there. Use Otherworldly Rage to appear on it and then move in. Yeah! And then we could do the same in the reverse, hypothetically. Skip the attack. Thorn Shooter doing not much. Right. Wolf, wolf. Otherworldly Rage, swap places with you. Move and grab this. Long rest on the Berserker. We will lose Unbridled Power. No, there goes the Thorn Shooter. At least the trap's gone. Short rest. Race to the Grave will move us onto it. A moment's peace just because we can. It's a real shame it moved us exactly there. We'll go Bounce Back and Bone Breaker. And over here we'll just start our return journey. We'll go Biting Wind and Unwavering Hand. Okay, now we need to get everyone back to the exit. Oh, there's guys in the exit. Okay. That's fine. That is not what I was expecting, but it's fine. So what are these guys going to do? They're attacking a little at range. Alright, well, you need to move quickly. So Swift Trickery and Impending End. It's a shame we used Race to the Grave, actually. You need to move quickly as well. So From the Brink and Spiked Armor. We're going to have to do a short rest. What we want to do is we want these guys to charge in quickly with Biting Wind, and we want to swap places with them. So we don't want that. We didn't want that either. But that's the better option. So we'll go Unwavering Hand and Otherworldly. Charging on in. That's really not good. That is so not good. I don't know if we've got the movement to get out now. Should have just started moving up to the exit. I was too greedy. Okay, we can go press the attack and solid bow over here. Fatal Fury, Burning Hatred to try and move in. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We're not going to have the movement. We're not going to have the movement. Oh, it's so frustrating. Do a long rest. We'll have to try this again. That's for certain. So you're charging on down. Skipping the attack. Only one of them had missed. If one of them had missed, we would have been fine. They're doing a lot of pushing around. We've been disarmed, so we can't attack. We will lose Unwavering Hand. And then it's pushed us away anyway. Short rest. Okay, race to the grave on the one at the back. Swift Trickery to move us in. We can go... We need to move 4 to make that work. Let's assume we're going to hit with Bonebreaker. So bounce back and Bonebreaker. Start you off being cursed. And you're not actually in range. Not quite. Get a hit. Try and also get a hit. That's actually really good. Solid bow, 1, 2, 3, 4. And impending end to attack him. From the brink, moves us up. Cauterize might get us a ranged attack. Long rest here, but we're going to fall up unconscious. Oh, we're disarmed anyway, so it makes a little difference over this side. Pending end should work, though. I should have taken the advantage, but it's fine. He's going to die anyway. Because of the special ability. Damn. Alright, well, we'll at least get those out that we can, but it might just tell us failure. So actually, we'll also loot what we can on the way. Is it just going to give... Yeah, it's just going to give us the defeat. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I mean, we got a decent amount of gold for the Doomstalker and quite a bit for the Summoner as well. But, oh, just didn't have the card efficiency. Well, Bluethorn has gained a level, so let's do that quickly. Rising Momentum. Mark one enemy is doomed. If this enemy dies within range 2 of another enemy, transfer this and any other doom effects to them. Okay. Rising Momentum has got a lot of potential with something like the explosion one. It'd take a bit to get it all set up, but it's definitely doable. Feral Instincts. Move 3, heal 4. Move 3, attack. Oh, sorry, move 2, attack 3, loot 1. I like this. But I think we're going to go with Rising Momentum. Wild Command is also an option because you can attack a doomed enemy at range with it. Darkened Skies is also pretty good. Attack 2, range 3, target 3. It's good for getting a lot of damage out. Alright, we'll go with Rising Momentum. I don't think we're going to put it in just yet, but it's a cool one to have. I think we'll finish off Ambition, and I did say we were going to upgrade Impending End, so let's do that. That's going to be 100 to improve the range on it, but that's fine for something we can look into in the future. In terms of extra upgrades we can do, this is all very expensive, so we need to save up quite a bit of gold. Making Otherworldly Rage have... In fact, maybe I should look at getting us some extra movement. Ethereal Vines. None of them are amazing movement skills. Mighty Bond, maybe. But we'd have to lose something that's really quite vital to our build. I suppose Horn Majesty isn't that vital to our build, but I do like it. Okay, how about a Notion? What could we do to improve you? We could improve the move on this. That could be useful, actually. Getting some extra movement on things that we're using often. Yeah, let's save up a little bit more gold for that. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for coming along. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Gloomhaven. See you soon.